Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight, the Indian Valley Braves host the Dover Tornadoes. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
The Wood Electric pregame show comes to you live from Jeanette and Hutton on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, and the Claxon Communications crew bringing you high school softball from Z Country. It's the Indian Valley Braves as they host the Dover Tornadoes. A battle of two teams, same district, out of league though, obviously Indian Valley in the IVC and Dover not in the IVC. So we're going to see a matchup of two teams that know each other very, very well. Shannon, this is a matchup that we've actually seen in the district finals multiple times now. So this is a game where both these squads definitely know each other well.
Yeah, these squads both know each other real well. The Braves come in, they got a little more of a veteran group. Dover's got some young players, but they got some really good talent. I was talking to some of the Indian Valley parents that are here that their kids play, what do you want to call it, travel ball with and stuff, and they're both excited for this matchup today.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup for sure. Of course, we know with Indian Valley, we weren't sure what was going to happen in terms of the pitching matchup, but it does appear that Mia Rose will be on the mound for them. Rose, of course, the senior who has a whole list of accolades when it comes to her career with the Braves. She's had some wonderful performances. On the other side of things for Dover, it's going to be Kara Lint coming into this game. We don't know a whole bunch about her, but we've seen some of the pitching performances she's put on. The Tornadoes actually have a pair of pitchers who have been doing great this year.
Yeah, and that's one thing I was talking to some people with, and they said they got two pitchers that can throw hard and got good control, and they're excited to see how these Indian Valley batters can do against them today to get them ready for the tournament time when it comes here in a few weeks.
Well, I can tell you one thing that I'm thankful for today. For one, we're going to have a great softball game. That's something to absolutely be thankful about. But despite the wind, this is a heck of a lot better than what we went through last night. Shannon, you missed out on some fun times in Bowerston.
Yeah, it was great last night. I got the text early from Adam that said that the Claymont-Garaway game was canceled and it was moved to Thursday. And I'm not going to lie, I was pretty excited about it. And I sat at home and started watching you guys' broadcast, but the weather kind of messed with it a little bit. But, yeah, you guys looked like you was having a real good time out there last night.
Well, we were having a good time because it was actually a fun game, just despite the sleet and the hail and the rain and the 35-degree, all that stuff that we didn't want to go through. But, again, of course, had some connection issues last night. If you missed out on the end of that ball game, you can find the link for the rest of that broadcast on the Big Z Sports Facebook page, also posted to YouTube. Big thank you to Claxon Communications. Of course, we worked through it. We got it posted, and we had a great game. Our McInturf Realty player of the game, pitcher Macy Baker, from that one. Of course, today's first pitch is scheduled for 5 o'clock, but coming up in a little bit for the Wood Electric pregame show, of course, we caught up with both head coaches, Melissa Beachy for Dover and Dusty Braun for Indian Valley. Then we've got your starting lineups before first pitch from Jeanette and Hutton. The sun is out, winds blowing out to left field. It promises to be a great matchup. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show, now in the dugout with the coach, brought to you by Commercial and Savings Bank. It's head coach for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, Melissa Beachy. And Coach, tell me a little bit about your Tornadoes thus far this season. Haven't had a chance to see you guys. We saw you a lot last year, but things going pretty well?
They are. We've got a lot of senior experience, and we've got a lot of freshmen coming in, but we've had a lot of good things happen so far, and we're looking to continue.
Now, we know you've had a couple great pitching performances thus far this year. Tell me a little bit about what's been going on the mound for the Tornadoes that's really been helping out.
Yeah, we have 2 freshmen that have been working on the mound, and both of them have done a great job. They throw in the summer for some very good teams in C competition, but they're working through some adjustments of, being freshmen, seeing some things from some older, juniors and seniors that maybe they haven't seen, but they have made some great adjustments already, and we're very excited about their future.
Now, Coach, to this point in the season, obviously we're talking about you guys taking on Indian Valley today, so non-league game, a little bit different, maybe a team that you don't see very often, but a couple matchups I know you guys have definitely had through the years with Indian Valley, so tell me a little bit about the challenge the Braves are going to present.
Yeah, they are not a league opponent, but we know that they're, in our district, and we are always aiming to compete with them. We know that they bring a great pitcher as well. Mia has always done a great job, and they always have competitive bats. So we always show up ready to compete, and knowing that we have to bring everything we have. But we always like facing them because it does give us a very good tell of where we are in the season.
Now, kind of speaking of that, to this point in the season, we know tournaments are just around the corner, believe it or not. So where's an area that you want the Tornadoes to improve the most on, maybe what you guys have been focusing on the most during practice?
Yeah, being able to make quick adjustments in a game that goes very fast is a key for us. Whether it's batting or, shaking off a fielding mishap or something, but being able to make some quick adjustments, especially against good pitchers like we're going to see today, that I would say is one thing we need to be able to do quickly in the game.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck in the game.
Thank you very much.
That was head coach for Dover, Melissa Beachy. Coming up, we'll have Indian Valley head coach Dusty Braun. Of course, your interviews with the coach brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back into the Wood Electric pregame show live from Janayton Hutton. Now going in the dugout with the coach, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. It's head coach for Indian Valley, Dusty Braun. And Coach, we've seen the Braves a couple of times this year. You guys have really been rolling. What's been the key to success thus far?
I think you get young girls growing up, the moments that matter. I'll reemphasize this all year. We got 11 juniors, only 3 of them are returning lettermen, so you really ain't sure what you got. And as the games go on, the momentum picks up, the practice picks up, the speed of the game picks up. You're confident in what you're doing, and I think that's where we're at. I think we've grown up a little bit over here the last week and a half.
Now, we know with your pitcher, Mia Rose, we know last year some of the dominant performances she had, and kind of recently had another one of those with a 1-0 victory over the Strasburg Tigers, and that's not an easy task. So you guys still kind of riding the high on that one?
I mean, your program is benchmarked on the pinnacle of what you're around, and Strasburg's the pinnacle here in the county, and not only a good win for Mia Rose, but also a good win for Indian Valley softball. And you're riding that momentum. We've tied a couple games. We played excellent on Saturday, error-free game. You're confident in where you're at with her, and then now your younger girls growing up behind that, she's confident with them.
Now, you mentioned the 11 juniors. A lot of these girls are going to be returning next year. A lot of experience, obviously, had on this team as well. When we get this close to tournament time, how much does that experience play into how you guys approach the game?
Well, I think that, and anything you do, you drive a car, you're more comfortable. With this team, I'm driving the bus, but I ain't sure who's getting on and off and ready. I think here in week 3 of the high school softball season, I know who's getting off the bus. I know where we're at. I'm confident with the girls that we have. We have good program on both sides, the JV and the varsity. So sometimes you think you're interchangeable, but you're really not, because you're still trying to learn this group that you didn't. I didn't have 10 of these girls last year on the varsity. So that's me. I got to grow up as a coach and trust these girls in the process of growing up. So I'm confident. They're confident. I'm happy.
And we talked a little bit, me and Shannon, before the season even began. We were kind of discussing maybe where a lot of the Braves offense would come from. You guys have kind of had some good performances from a lot of different girls at the plate.
Yeah, that's the fun part. We knew what we were going to get out of Gabby Mead. We knew what we were going to get out of Grace and Mia. Who else would step in? Brooklyn's had a great start to it. Lainey Abiel, in addition to the team's been good. And in the bottom half, sometimes you always think, 7, 8, 9. And when the top half has popped out or ground out, they've produced. So, it's exciting, to see them grow up and get better. But we've been inconsistent with the consistent players, but consistent with the players that we weren't counting on.
Now, Coach, I already talked to Dover, and this is a team that you guys don't have in league play, but they are in the same district, so naturally could be a matchup with them down the road. So this is a Tornadoes program you guys have faced multiple times. Tell me a little bit about what you see out of them.
Well, Melissa's always got her team ready, and I always say when you face Dover, she was an excellent pitcher herself, and the moment they got 2 young girls here, they're both above subpar. They're really good kids. They'll be the light of the town here in the next 2 years. They'll be really good, but I don't know. Dover lost some key pieces, but I think they have a solid ball team. They play a ridiculously good schedule, so it's not that they won't be prepared. It's will they be prepared for the moment? Can they put the ball in play when it matters and stuff? But I always trust Melissa will give us great competition. This has been the district finals 2 years in a row, so I don't think anything's any different. She's off to a good start. We're off to a good start. They're ready. We're ready. You're going to see good softball today.
We're looking forward to it, Coach. Good luck to the Braves, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, and go Braves.
That was head coach for Indian Valley, Dusty Braun, brought to you by Commercial and Savings Bank. Coming up, we have your WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups and first pitch from Janaten Hutton.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Is your commercial roof leaking and causing damage, but you can't afford to fully replace your roof? WM Commercial Roofing believes in finding solutions that will work best to fit both your budget and your needs. We customize repair and maintenance plans that will fix your roof leaks and extend the life of your roof so that you can have peace of mind. WM Commercial Roofing. Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at WMCommercialRoofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Welcome back to Janaten Hutton Wood Electric pregame show live from the PAC Drilling mobile studio. Big thank you to both Coach Beachy and Coach Braun for their pregame interviews. We will now move on to the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups. I will start with the visiting Dover Tornadoes. Leading things off, number 4, center fielder Jenna Mulk. Then in the second spot, it's the third baseman, number 3, Addie Martin. First baseman, number 7, Ellie Durant. She bats third. Number 15 in the power spot, the designated player, Avery Contini. Then at 5, it's number 8. She plays shortstop, Lainey Kohler. In the 6th spot, it's Charlie Reese, left fielder, wears number 2. Hannah Locke is the second baseman. She bats 7th and wears number 11. Then it's right fielder, Ireland Wallach. She wears number 5. Catcher, number 9, Maddie Bantam, bats 9. And then your pitcher, number 17, the freshman, Kara Lint, as she starts things off for Dover.
Your Indian Valley starting lineup will be number 6, Grace Hudnall. She's the catcher. Number 4, Laney Abdul, she's your shortstop. Number 21, Gabby Mead playing first. Number 7, Mia Rose was the pitcher. Number 25, Brooklyn Sanders, designated player. And we're going to take a break as they are doing the national anthem.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Now, welcome back to Janaden-Hutton once again. Nick and Shannon wrapping up the Wood Electric pregame show. As Shannon, I don't know where you ended off with the Braves, but if you want to finish out your WM Commercial Roofing starting lineup.
Yeah, we'll just start over again. Batting first for the Braves will be number 6, the catcher, Gracie Hudnall. Batting second will be number 4, Laney Abdul, the shortstop. By 21, Gabby Mead first. 7, Mia Rose, the pitcher. 25, Brooklyn Sanders, designated player. 15, Cam Enos, the center fielder. Number 9, Sadie Dryden, the right fielder. Number 1, Ashley Baker, second baseman. Number 5, Haley Kearns, the left fielder. And Celeste Rummel will be playing third. She's her flex, whereas number 13.
Thank you for that. As the first pitch here from Janaden is low for ball number 1 to Jenna Malk, the center fielder. Of course, Malk, we know, also a pretty doggone good pitcher for these Tornadoes. We've seen her a couple times this year with some good performances. As we apologize as we had to run away for the national anthem. Kind of snuck up on us in that time, Shannon.
Yeah, I wasn't quite prepared for that one.
Next pitch from Rose is low, so Malk is ahead 2-0.
When they do the baseball and softball games down here combined, the baseball field handles the national anthem over there, and I don't think the softball field was quite ready, so everybody just kind of jumped up and caught us all off guard.
The athletic director, Nick Swaldo, would talk to him and say, maybe we need a couple speakers over here on the softball side as well. Delivery from Rose, hacked on by Malk. She's behind it. Sees her first strike of the ball game.
Yeah, Mia Rose's first pitch of the game was low and in the dirt, and that one there, she just brought the heat right down the middle and said, if you can hit it, you can have it.
I forget sometimes when we sit a little bit closer on some of these games how much heat some of these girls can bring it on the mound as the next delivery catches the outside part of the plate, 2-2.
Yeah, well, we were at Strasburg last week. Mia Rose works with Duck Krantz, and he came over behind home plate probably in about the third or fourth inning, and he had his little radar gun out on her, and she was averaging right around 64 miles an hour.
And if you've only ever played baseball and not softball, if I'm not mistaken, that's equivalent to I can't even remember. It's up there as Malk hacks on it and misses. Strike 3, out number 1 in the top of the first. I'd have to almost look up that conversion chart because, they have those conversion charts for what the equivalent is for baseball. I can promise you that is really bringing the juice.
All I know is I couldn't hit it.
No, I promise you I couldn't either. Addie Martin, the third baseman, steps in, swings, and misses. Rose still attacking the bottom part of the plate. She's ready for her second offering to Martin. Winds, fires. Martin does get a bat on at that time, but fouls it right off the screen in front of us. So she's behind 0-2.
She got around a little bit early on that one, but she did make contact with it. This time we'll see if she can put it in play.
Wind is blowing, I say from right to left. It's really kind of going out to left. So if anyone gets a hold of that ball, it might carry quite a ways that direction. Martin that time has to kind of lean out of the way It was close on the inside, but doesn't catch the zone. Hudnall, the catcher, trying to frame that one up to get strike 3 on Martin. Instead, it's a 1-2 count. Delivery on the way. That one swung on and missed as it bounces off the plate. Hudnall delivers down to first, and we have a collision at first as Martin runs into the first baseman in Mead. As Mead was able to pick up that ball as she dropped it for out number 2. Close play there, and for Martin there, well, actually for Indian Valley, I should say, Shannon, that's one of those scenarios there, and I think the first base coach might actually be talking to him about it. You got to watch for runner interference. The defender has to give an open lane for the runner to touch the bag.
Yeah, she was standing there, and as the ball hit her glove, it dropped on the ground, and she just tried to trap the ball just as the runner got there.
Swung on and missed. Ellie Durant, the first baseman, comes in. Maybe that was just Mead hearkening back to her catcher days from last year. Just wanted to block the plate. Rose winds, fires. Durant fouls it off behind us. Off one of the school buses here.
There's a lot of windows sitting over there.
A lot of school buses. Of course, Indian Valley hosting a baseball game, a softball game, and there is a track meeting going on over here at Brotherhood HVAC Stadium. So lots of stuff going on there. Durant laces it to left, and it's Celeste Rummel who makes the nice play from the hot corner. 3 up, 3 down. Indian Valley up to the plate after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Bottom of the first inning, Indian Valley and Dover. Braves coming up to bat on the mound for the Tornadoes in this one. Kara Lint, the freshman, as we've heard from Coach Beachy, and a lot of the teams that have played Dover, that Lint, for just being a freshman, has some really good stuff. We'll see what she's able to do against Indian Valley. The catcher, Hudnall, leads things off for the Braves. It's probably a big confidence booster, Shannon. 3 up, 3 down for Rose off the mound for Indian Valley.
Yeah, Rose had a very busy week last week. I think she ended up playing 4 games last week. And coming in today, we weren't sure which pitcher we were going to get. And Mia Rose got the nod, and she's got to be happy with her performance in the first inning.
So it will be Hudnall, Abiel, and Mead. All 3 you're guaranteed to see in this half of the inning. Almost ready to get things going here. That wind didn't really seem to affect Rose too much in that first. We'll see if Lint has any problems, but I'm intrigued to see what will happen if one of these balls gets hit in the air off to the left side. We saw it a lot last night from Bowerston with Conotton Valley and Newcomerstown, so we'll see what happens this time around as Lint toes the rubber and is ready. Her first offering to Hudnall is going to go high, ball 1.
Hudnall, the catcher there, she's going D1 to, I want to say it's Connecticut Central. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I know I've seen it too, but I cannot remember myself. Lint delivers. Hudnall sees it go on the inside part of the zone, strike 1. Next offering, Lint catches the inside part of the zone again. Hudnall both times has kind of backed away from that. She'll have to protect now with 2 strikes. Lint's offering. That time Hudnall almost offers at it, but somehow keeps the bat back at 2-2.
Yeah, that ball started to rise, and Hudnall wanted every bit of it, and she ended up holding back.
2-2. Swung on and missed. Out number 1. Kara Lint gets her first strikeout. Lainey Abule, the shortstop, she'll step in. As you notice something there, Shannon Gracie coming back to the dugout, told some of her teammates a little something. We'll have to see if she already picked up something on the first at bat. Swung on and missed for Abule.
Abule was behind on that one a little bit.
Next delivery from Lint was a rise ball, and it was swung on and missed again for Abule.
Yeah, Abule was way underneath that when that ball started to rise up, and it just kept going. That was a nice pitch right there.
0-2 count upcoming. Just off the corner of the plate, 1-2. Lint ready for the 1-2. She'll offer and hits Abule in the back of the helmet there, so she'll be awarded first as she almost, some of the Indian Valley faithful giving her a hand for that one as Abule's face there as it came off of her head. She kind of looked back at the fans behind her and was like, wow, wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, that one came inside quick, and glad to see that she's all right and she's up laughing about it down at first base.
You know, even though with all the protective gear and how much it has advanced, that still doesn't feel good. So an early base runner in this inning for Indian Valley, 1 down. First baseman and Meade steps in. Offering from Lint. Meade sees it catch low and outside, strike 1.
Meade is one of those power hitters for the Braves. Last year we seen her hit one out the left field over top of the garage. It's placed outside the left field fence.
Lint's next delivery. Meade takes a mighty swing but can't make contact on a ball rising up in the zone, 0-2. It's good to see for Lint after plunking the last batter. She's had no problems, came back with 2 straight strikes. Delivery from Lint. Meade gets a bat on it but just fights it away. We'll do it again at 0-2.
Yeah, Meade a little bit behind that one, fouled it off to the right side.
Looking at the outfield, kind of playing medium depth for Meade. Delivery, high, probably outside. 1-2 count.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how shallow they are for Meade, but with this wind, it's hard to tell what the ball's going to do once it gets up.
You really have no idea. Delivery from Lint, high, outside again, 2-2. It's one of those situations where even when you get 2 strikes on with Meade, you do not want to leave anything over the heart of the plate. Lint got her on the rise ball for strike 2. We'll see if she tries it again or maybe goes inside. Sure enough, there it is, but it's high and outside. Again, 3-2.
Yeah, nice job by Meade laying off those high ones after she went after one early.
Absolutely gorgeous day from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Bottom of the first. No outs, or 1 out, I should say. No runs on the board as Meade swings and misses through that one. Out number 2, second strikeout for Lint in the first. Rose now comes to the plate. Rose way up in the batter's box. And she'll swing and miss.
Lent's got it going on right now. It's just like Mia Rose in the first inning. Other than plunking the batter, she's been right down the center of the plate.
Probably one of those ones to Abule, and she hit her in the back of the helmet, just lost the grip, you know. Probably wasn't trying to go that far inside. Next offering to Rose is there, strike 2. Lint gets the call, readies. With the 0-2. Rose gets a bat on it, fouls it off to just above the Indian Valley dugout, so we'll do it again.
Well, the sound of that one sounds like it was a little on the inside, maybe jammed up on the hands a little bit, but she got around on it late and fouled it out over first baseline.
Shannon, if you didn't know, the wind's back. Lint ready. She'll offer way high to Rose. There goes the runner. Abule is going to make it with a stolen base. As she was going all the way there, she had a phenomenal jump. So a runner in scoring position now with 2 gone.
Yeah, that's one thing Dusty likes to do. He likes to get his runners in scoring position with there's 2 outs just in case they can get one on the ball or bat on the ball.
1-2 offering, fouled away again. Rose stays alive. Our 10th's trying to run away from us.
We might have to bring her down in between innings.
What's the old Greek mythology thing of the guy who held up Atlas? Was that his name? I can't remember.
Yes.
Lint sees the next one, and it will ring up Rose. Strike number 3. 3 strikeouts in the first for Lint. Dover coming back up to the plate for the top of the second after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Second inning softball action from Janaten Hutton. Big Z Sports here from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Nick and Shannon. Claxon Communications as first offering from Rose doesn't catch the zone. 1-0 to the designated player, Avery Contini. She'll watch strike 1. Heck of a job by Lint that last half inning. Did allow the 1 runner on the hit by pitch, but 3 strikeouts other than that. Rose goes inside and catches it. Strike 2.
Yeah, after 1 inning here in Janaten, we kind of got a pitcher's duel going. That's what you expect to see from two great teams.
Rose fires. Lost the handle on that. 2-2. We have seen both pitchers have some success on the inner part of the plate, which will definitely come in handy later if they're able to keep that going. 2-2 offering, fouled away off the side of the bus.
And that was off the Cambridge bus, though.
It was the East Guernsey School District, if anyone's listening, just so you know. Might be a dent on the side of one of your buses, sorry. Rose offers, fought off by Contini. If you're wondering, it is on the right side, and it is near the back.
It might buff out.
Oh, no, those school buses are made to kind of take a beating, so should be okay. Rose's 2-2 delivery. Contini again fights it off. Good at bat for the designated player for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, nice job by Contini right here, battling to stay on the field or stay in the batter's box. One thing it is an advantage is if you can run the pitch count up on the pitcher early in these games.
Rose ready for her next delivery. She'll offer. Contini sees it catch the inside. Strike 3, third strikeout for Rose. And she'll start with a K for the top of the second. Lainey Kohler, the shortstop, she's up to the plate. Both pitchers now with 3 strikeouts, Shannon.
Yeah, it's a nice pitch location right there by Mia to get out of that one.
Rose's first offering to Kohler doesn't catch the zone. 1-0. with the 1-0 offering. Rose lost the handle on it. Way over the head of Hudnall, 2-0.
Yeah, you seen that one come out of her hand kind of funny and just kept on rising right up.
Well, if Kohler was about 6'8", it might have been a little bit closer. Rose goes off speed and gets back into the battle with a 2-1 count.
You know, one thing you see a lot of these softballs carry, they'll carry a rosin bag with them out to the circle, and Mia doesn't have one out there today.
Well, you know, dirt and sweat will do the job just fine as well. Offering for Rose goes high, and it was Hudnall who grabbed it, and her glove comes off as kind of awkwardly had it fall and might have hit her thumb in a bad way. It will be a 3-1 count. Hudnall actually had Rose, I think, try to pull that thumb out. If you've never been a catcher, the amount of times you stove your thumb throughout a season is just amazing. I would not doubt, as Hudnall's going to try to finish this inning, I would not doubt she's going to get taped up in the dugout before coming back out again.
Yeah, she dropped her glove instantly and went out there, and Mia grabbed hold of her thumb and gave it a jerk.
Rose misses the zone, so it is a 1-out walk. Base runner on, first base runner of the game for Dover. Charlie Reese, left fielder. She comes in. Another problem with that, too, when you stove your thumb back there trying to squeeze and get a good grip on the ball, kind of makes it difficult. Rose offers. Rounding to bunt was Kohler and thrown down quickly by Hudnall. She won't get Kohler.
Kohler jumped out quick, was able to get stopped and get back because Hudnall popped up. She had her out at second if she would have continued to go, but she threw down to first and she was able to get back.
Reese did get the bat back in time, and that pitch was low, so it's a 1-0. Rose offers half swing for Reese as it will go to 1-1. We saw Meade from behind the plate last year with the Braves, who had a pretty good cannon. Hudnall has some real zip.
Yeah, and I'm curious that if Hudnall couldn't go, if Meade would be the one to go back behind plate, because I'm pretty sure Brooklyn Sanders is a catcher too.
Not sure. 1-2. Reese swung on and missed. Hudnall not seeming to have any problems after the thumb issue.
I guess that's a good problem to have when you got multiple kids that can catch and multiple kids that can pitch.
It's always good if you're coming up to learn as many positions as possible. Rose offers outside. Hudnall can't squeeze it, and there goes Kohler. She'll advance on the pass ball. That's a difficult one to award there, Shannon, is pass ball or wild pitch, I don't know. Probably wild pitch. It was pretty far outside. 2-2 from Rose to Reese. Reese gets a bat on it. It's going to center field. Here comes Kohler. She's going to round third. Bobbled in center, and it's going to be an RBI single for Reese. Dover takes the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that ball took one hop in front of Cam Enos, and she tried to get it out of her glove to make a transfer, and she bobbled it. I don't think she would have got the runner out at home anyhow. She was coming around there with a full head of steam.
Coach Beachy in the third base coach's box. No hesitation. She was sending Kohler regardless.
Yeah, she knows what kind of game this is and how hard it's going to be to score runs, so she's just going to go ahead and send her.
Hinnelock, second baseman, dives out of the way of that. Was inside 1-0. Reese on first, still only one gone. Catches the outside part of the plate, 1-1. We had not seen so far Rose going to the outer part of the zone. Now she gets 2 strikes on lock. We had seen mostly her going up and in. Now she's working on the outside. Swung on and missed, strike 3. As that will do it for the top of the second inning. Did we miss an out?
Apparently we did. I'm not quite sure what was going on right there.
On to the bottom of the second. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Service with a personal touch. We're your local
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Big Z Sports back here for the bottom of the second. Indian Valley taking on Dover. And Shannon, I'm still trying to figure out what exactly happened for 3 outs the last half inning. It was 4 batters, 2 strikeouts, a walk, and an RBI single. Unless I missed something. Brooklyn Sanders comes in for the Braves for the bottom of the second, the designated player. Almost have to go back and watch our live stream to try to figure out. I'm not losing it. Lynn's next offering. Sanders behind it again.
Sanders.
She's down 0-2.
She's a big cut right there.
On the 0-2 offering, it's outside. 1-2. Shannon doing some investigative research. That's offering 2. Sanders catches the zone. Strike 3. 4 strikeouts now for the Dover freshman. Camina, center fielder. She's ready for her first at bat as Lint offers. Low, ball 1. Enos watches that down the pipe, 1-1.
Braves batters struggling a little bit right now to get the timing down.
It is the first time through the lineup. We'll see how that progresses later on. Enos keeps the bat back and gets ahead 2-1. Swung on, fouled away. Enos now at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Enos is retired. 5th strikeout now for Lent. Sadie Dryden up to the plate. Lent delivers outside. She has not been falling really far behind on any of these counts thus far. The only at bat for the Braves that has not ended in a strikeout was the hit by pitch to Abiel. Swung on and missed for Dryden.
Yeah, like I said, Lent, she throws hard, and she's kind of got the Braves numbers right here. Other than the one mistake, she's been lights out.
Swung on and missed for Dryden. Lynn attacking the bottom of the zone again. Well out of the zone that time. Dryden has it even at 2-2. Lynn asks for a new ball as couldn't tell if there was dirt on that one or if there was it looked like there was a chunk out of it. Umpire gives the all clear. Lint steps back in. Dryden swings and misses. 3 up, 3 down. Lint strikes out the side. On to the third inning. Dover back up the plate after this.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
This is Tuscarawas County Detective Lieutenant Adam Fisher. Underage drinking is illegal. As a parent, you cannot allow your child's underage friends to possess or consume alcohol on your property, not under any circumstance. As a law enforcement officer, I can confiscate any alcohol, money, or property used in committing this offense. Plus, you place yourself at legal risk for being sued.
This message brought to you by the Tuscarawas County Sheriff's Office, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll County.
Welcome back to Janate and Hutton in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Maddie Bantam, the catcher, in the ballgame. I have to make a correction. Charlie Reese, not the RBI single. It was Hannah Locke who had the RBI single and drove in Lainey Kohler for Dover. So that's how they got their 1-0 lead. I've got a book in front of me, Shannon, and I still messed it up. Bantam sees strike number 2 come in to start off the third. We're not perfect.
Nope, ask my wife and kids. I'm far from perfect.
So Locke has the RBI single. Rose offers, swung on and missed. Bantam sat down on 3 pitches. Back to the top of the order. Malk steps in again. She was a strikeout her first time up. 6 strikeouts the first time through the order for the ace for the Braves. Rose's first offering too far inside. Malk has to jump out of the way. Rose that time will catch the corner. 1-1. Kind of a delayed call back there from behind the plate.
Yeah, he was probably questioning if it was on the inside or not, and he just little delayed call, but he's back there and I'm over here.
Rose's next offering hacked on by Malk, who can't catch up. She's behind 1-2. You know, we gave her a lot of credit for yesterday's broadcast. A shout out to Natalie Holbrook, who's not even on the clock and is helping out Lydia Brady right now. The glare is real. Rose delivers. That one slapped in between the third baseman and shortstop. It's a single for Malk, and it's the second base hit of the ballgame for Dover, who's in business with 1 out in the top of the third.
Yeah, nice job there by Malk to get around on it early. She's able to find the gap there between the shortstop and third baseman, get it out in the left field, got a base hit out of it.
Seeing eye single for the center fielder for Dover. Martin steps back in. She struck out her first time up. And she'll swing and foul it away. Be interesting to see how Rose responds. Giving up the 2 base knocks in the RBI last inning. Next pitch right there for Rose as Martin's behind 0-2. Have to watch Malk at first. Definitely a stealing threat. She's got some real wheels over there. But with 1 out, we'll see. Coach Beachy wants to push the issue. Martin fouls it away. She'll step back in at 0-2.
Fouled that one straight down off the plate.
I think part of the problem we're having here is, of course, they're getting ready for the turf to be put in here for Indian Valley. They've got those concrete lips everywhere, and I think it might be scuffing the balls. That's why they're taking them out of the game. Rose delivers. Martin fouls it back, so she'll stay alive.
Yeah, as a pitcher, sometimes you like those little scuff marks that can help you get that spin on it, but
umpires do not like that.
Umpire says, nope, we're going to take that one out of play.
Yeah. Long gone are the days of emery boards and spitballs. Rose offers. Martin gets a hold of it, drives it deep left, going back towards the wall, and it will go foul. Just foul as Martin really uncorked that one down the line. Coach Braun going to do a mound visit with Rose. Boy, Martin got a charge in that one. I could not see down the line, but it could not have gone foul by much.
Yeah, I didn't see where it was headed, and I don't want to get in your view.
In today's presentation brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Tornadoes lead the Braves 1-0. Top of the third inning in a game that we know has been the district final last couple of years between these two teams. Could be a preview of it again. Both sides off to great starts. Martin swung on and missed, strike three. Throw down from Hudnall to first. Can't get the tag on Malk. Martin finally retired after about a 6-pitch at bat. Durant steps in again. She ground out to third.
Nice job by Gabby Mead right there to be able to dig that ball out of the dirt. If not, it was going to go out in the right field.
Durant fouls it back, 0-1. Last at bat for her was a nice play by Rummel at third for the Braves, who got her glove out there, delivered it across the diamond. Rose delivers, 0-2 count. We'll see if she's way ahead, if she wants to go straight at first baseman for Dover, or if she's going to try to waste. Just a bit low. Rose took a little bit off. Still ahead in the count, 1-2. Rose rocks, fires. Durant holds the bat back. She's got it to even at 2-2.
Yeah, nice job by Durant right there, being patient, making me a pitch to her.
2-2. Fouled back over the screen. Tornadoes up 1-0. One runner on first in Malk. Would love to add another one to the scoreboard as the next offering from Rose just misses. We'll have a payoff pitch upcoming.
Nice job by Gracie Hudnall there. She catches it, and she just holds it for the umpire, just waiting for him to make a call. She's not going to move her glove until he does. She's trying to frame it.
Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Rose sits down Durant. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning. Dover still up 1-0. Braves at the plate after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Baker to lead things off for the Braves. Bottom of the third from Janaten Hutton. PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, Big Z Sports with Claxon Communications. 1-0 ball game. Dover leads. That all came thanks to the Hannah Locke RBI single in the second. We want to make sure we get that. Well, I want to make sure I get that right as I screwed that up. Shannon Thomas went back and verified it was Locke. That's why they call you the best in the business, Shannon. Baker swings, can't catch up to it. She's behind 0-1. Lynn's next delivery, well high. Have to see with Ashley Baker at the plate in the lineup today if Avery's going to come on for pinch running. I'd almost guarantee it. Next pitch for Lint out of the zone. Not for her sister in pinch running, but that's what we saw them predominantly do last year.
Last year they pitch ran for Mia and Gabby Mead. This year, well, she would have to run for one of them because Haley Kearns is in the lineup today.
Lint's next delivery catches inside. 2-2. So far into the third inning, we have established with the consistency with the umpire. He likes that inside corner, which these batters are going to have to adjust. Lint's 2-2, swung on and missed. Another strikeout as Lint continues to roll.
Yeah, she's a very dominating performance right now by Lint.
7 out of the 8 batters she has faced to start the game have all been sat down on strikes. Haley Kearns, left fielder, her first at bat. Slap hitter out of that left-handed batter's box, watches ball 1. You'll see Addie Martin in at third for Dover. Kearns going to try to get it over her head. Offered at, Kearns misses. 1-1. Lint's ready for the 1-1 delivery. Strike 2. That time outside. Swung on and missed. Kearns can't catch up. Make it 8 out of 9. Lint has sat down on strikes. Back to the top of the lineup. 2 outs, bottom of the third. It's Hudnall again. Pretty good winning formula if you're a Tornadoes fan. Strikeout 8 of 9.
Got the wind. Tornadoes brought the wind with them today, and they're just running wild right now.
Lint's delivery, high to Hudnall. You could say a tornado warning for the wind, but I think the skies are blue enough. We're not going to have to worry about it.
Lint begs to differ right now.
Offers low to Hudnall, sorry. Ball put into play up the middle, and it's a seeing eye single for the catcher for Indian Valley. First base knock of the ball game for them coming in the third. 2-out hit for Hudnall, who could not have placed that ball any better.
She had to place it right there because of slows that was moving through the infield. If it had been one way or the other, they'd have got to it.
Abiel back up. She was actually the only base runner the first time through the order for Indian Valley as she was hit by a pitch on the back of the helmet. Swung on and missed for the 0-1. Abiel wants to get on base. I'm sure she'd tell you, Shannon, not like I did last time.
Yeah, Gracie Hudnall over there got a big jump. The catcher dropped the ball, but she'd already stopped. She could have got the second if she'd kept on going.
Lint offers high outside. 1-1. Lint's delivery. Abiel can't catch up. She's behind 1-2. Really seems like the Braves batters have just been behind these pitches today, and they just have not been able to catch up. But granted, that was the first time in the order. Lint's delivery swung on and missed. Abiel is sat down. Strike number 3. 9 strikeouts through 3 for Lint. It will be Dover at the plate when we come back.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Dover at the plate, leading 1-0 from Janaton against the home Indian Valley Braves. Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Big thank you again to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital for bringing you our softball and baseball broadcast all season long. Contini, her last time up for Dover, she struck out looking. Only run of this game coming from Hannah Locke. RBI single. Lint for the Tornadoes has struck out 9 batters of the 11 that she has faced.
Yeah, Coach Beachy has to be happy with her performance right now.
First offering from Rose won't catch the zone. 1-0. On the other side of the coin, Shannon, 8 strikeouts for Rose. Delivers. Will be called strike 1. Low and outside corner. Next offering. Fouled away right in front of us. And the 1-2 from Rose, swung on and missed. Contini well behind it for out number 1.
Like I said, just a great pitcher's duel right now. Mia give up the 1 hit, turned into an RBI. Or 2 hits.
2 hits forfeited so far for Rose. Still.
Yeah.
Still counts for sure as the pitching duel. Offering from Rose, too far inside to Kohler. Kohler was issued a walk her last time up and then came around to score with the game's only run. Rose offers. That's laced past the second baseman in Baker into the gap. Rounding first will be Kohler, but she will hold up there. 1 out base runner. 3rd single of the game for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, nice job by Kohler right there. She got her hips around, got the bat on the ball, and drove it out just over the second baseman's head. Kind of a little bit towards right center.
Reese in. She struck out her first time up. Thought about offering at the high heater that time. Chose not to. Reese behind 1-0. Delivery from Rose. Reese can't catch up. Throw down to first, not in time. We'll make sure Kohler isn't going.
Yeah, the overrunner's got to be careful getting too far off first. Like you said earlier, Hudnall, she can zip that ball down there pretty quick.
It was Reese who rounded to bunt, but she fouled it away off the screen. So she's behind now, 1-2. Rose's next delivery swung on and missed. Throw down to first from Hudnall. Almost went wide. Gabby Mead was able to corral it. 2 down in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, nice job by Gabby right there because she don't get it. It's going to the fence on the first base line, and that runner's going to advance maybe 2 bags.
Lock back in. Looking for another RBI single. See strike number 1. You know, Kohler, I think Kohler was on second. It would have been on second last time Locke was up, so she's hoping that she'll advance up again and give her another opportunity, but instead she finds herself behind 0-2. Have to shorten up the swing and just get it in play. Delivery from Rose. Probably a touch low. 1-2 now the count. Rose looking to prevent any damage from that single. She's ready with the 1-2, offers, fouled away. Locke stays alive. If I'm not mistaken, last at bat for Locke too, Shannon. She fouled off quite a few before getting into the play.
Yeah, she does a great job in the box battling to stay alive.
Rose offers, and she took something off that time and gets Locke looking. Strike three with still 1-0. Indian Valley looks to even the score up or get ahead after this.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
We got a good one going from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Bottom of the fourth, Dover still leads 1-0. Indian Valley at the plate. Meade, the first baseman, to lead things off. She'll be followed by Rose, then Sanders. As Lint looks to continue to roll. 9 strikeouts through 11 batters. Lynn's first offering to Meade is going to be at the knees, strike one. As suddenly,
the wind has picked up.
we've entered the wind tunnel again. Blowing in hard from right field. Lynn's ready. Meade sees it in the dirt, 1-1.
I don't know who's batting over on the baseball field right now, but if he could just put a little bit on that ball right now, he could probably send it over here to us.
Let's get it up in the jet stream. Lint ready. Strike 2 to Meade. She's behind 1-2. Lint toes the rubber, offers at 1-2. Meade gets a bat on it, but fouls it straight back over the backstop. You gotta be careful how close you park here in Janaton. You just might find a souvenir sitting on your front seat when you come back to your car after the game, but not the kind of souvenir you want. Lint's ready. Meade fouls it again. Working on that timing aspect. As we mentioned, Lint the first time through. Indian Valley really struggled to touch her. Delivery from Lint. Meade swings and misses. Strike 3, her second time she's been sat down today. Rose back up to the plate.
Yeah, Lint just does a nice job. She don't get phased. She just keeps bringing the ball in the zone and sitting them down.
We're obviously not back behind the backstop, but it's got to be a lot of rotation, I would imagine, from Lint's pitches. Rose sees one that bounces. Off the bounce, it was close to a strike.
Rose is also one of those pitchers who's got a big bat. I watched her hit one out at Garraway earlier this year, dead center field.
1-0. That one hammered down the left side, drifting back, going way back, And it will be gone. Mia Rose ties the game. Well, we said wind blowing from right to left. If you put a charge in it far enough or hard enough, it will go. Rose has the ball game locked at 1.
Yeah, just like I said, she's got a big bat, and it was headed down the left field line, and the umpire knew it was going to be close if it was going to go foul or not, so he made it almost to third base as he was watching it closely, and we had to wait for the signal because where we're positioned, we couldn't see it.
I have no idea. You know, where Rose might have lucked out, she might have hit it long enough up in the air that, you know, if you don't hit it quite as far and the wind's pushing it, it's going to drift a lot more if you don't hit it quite on a line as hard as she did. Rose got that is a laser shot. Sanders ready to come up to the plate.
Coach Braun walking back over. He was all smiles after that one.
Lint delivers. Sanders sees strike 1. Her first time up, she was a strikeout looking. See if that gives a little extra charge to this Braves offense.
Yeah, see if the offense can get going, but it didn't phase Lint none. She come right after Sanders.
Strike 2 offered. 1 down, bottom of the 4th. 1-1 ball game. Off the Rose solo shot to deep left. Lent's delivery. Sanders ropes it opposite field down the right field line. She'll hold up at first with a single. Has a nice job of hitting by Sanders. That pitch was outside. She went with where it was.
Yeah, nice job by Sanders. She got around on that ball, and she made good contact. It roped it right out there, like you said.
Enos back to the plate. She struck out in the 2nd. Bunt there for Enos, and she tried to place it down the first base line, and it just hooked foul.
Yeah,
I don't think the Dover defense was necessarily ready for that.
You know, Enos is one of those big bats. They probably thought she was going to come up swinging hard, and she put that down. That second bounce got it. It got it rolling out of the baseline.
Out of bounds, not quite. We still got a few months before that. And there goes Enos again. Almost another perfectly placed bunt, but it goes foul. Martin came charging in. So with the 2 strikes, it's not unrealistic to think that Coach Braun could let her do it again, but obviously would not want to put it foul.
Yeah, I mean, if you're having trouble hitting Lint and you think you can get the bunt down, you'll go for it.
Lint ready. Enos swings and misses. Strike 3. Dryden back to the plate.
Yeah, not being able to get to take a couple cuts there before that. That one there just kind of throws you way off. So that's just a gamble if you go for the bunt or if you go for the swing. And she was able to swing away. It struck out.
Dryden takes a hack at the first one. Was behind. Her first time up, she was a strikeout. Lint has logged enough strikeouts. I think I can stop saying that at this point. The 0-1, Dryden again behind it. Throw down to first. Sanders does get back. Reese didn't come up out of her stance and gunned it down to first. Pretty close play.
Impressed with both the Dover and Indian Valley catcher day. They don't come out of their stance to zip it down there.
Not on those snap throws to first. Swung on and missed. Dryden is retired, and we will move on to the 5th inning. Deadlocked at 1. Braves get 1. Indian Valley on defense after this.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial Roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Wallach leads things off for Dover in the top of the fifth. 1-1 ball game from Janaten. PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Nick, Shannon, Claxon Communications. Wallach swings and misses. Falls behind 0-1. Presentation brought to you by Altman Hospital and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Always stay locked in with all you need to know on high school sports on the Big Z Sports Facebook page. Of course, here on our YouTube channel where we're bringing you live streams all season long. Rose misses on the next delivery, 1-1. Rose went too high.
Tornado batters have done a great job. They've been getting on base every inning. They just got to find a way to finish it now.
Rose's next delivery swung on and missed by Wallach. We had mentioned earlier in the broadcast for Hudnall behind the plate. She kind of caught that one ball awkwardly. Her glove came off and thought she hurt her thumb, but seems no worse for wear. Rose's delivery, she took something off of it, swung on and missed for Wallach. She's retired for the second time today. Bantam back to the plate for Dover.
Mia working the bottom of the lineup here for the Tornadoes. Seems like lately some of these games we've been doing the middle to the bottom of the lineup are the ones doing the damage.
That's where you're going to find some of your best teams, the one who hit 1 through 9. Bantam swings and misses. I misspoke, by the way. I said Reese behind the plate last inning. I meant Bantam. Reese wears number 2. She isn't playing in the second position. That one fell down the left side. We've only been doing these games for, 3 weeks now, Shannon?
Well, see,
I'll get it right at some point.
Well, see, you look, it's kind of funny because I did it in my lineup over here. I had to scribble it out because
you saw the number 2. And you.
Yep. I did the same thing. You get in a hurry and you get writing things down and just.
Oh, boy. Bantam behind 0-2. Rose delivers. Took something off of it again. Strike 3 called. As Dover will go back to the top of the lineup. 2 straight punch-outs, actually 4 straight now for Rose. Through the last 9, through the last time through this order, Rose has given up 2 singles, logged 7 strikeouts.
And if I'm not mistaken, did Malk get one of those singles?
She certainly did. She'll round a bunt and offers at it. Strike 1. Trying to catch the Indian Valley defense sleeping. You saw Malk offer to smile down to Coach Beachy. Rose toes the rubber and fires. Half swing for Malk. They're going to say she held up. Hudnall's going to appeal down to first, and the base umpire is going to agree. Awards the 1-1. With the 1-1 just a bit high. Malk ahead 2-1.
Nice job by Malk laying off of that one. She's seen it coming. She was loaded. She was ready for it, but she was able to keep the bat back.
She guessed the rise was coming. Good success this inning for Rose with the off speed. Will she do it again? And sure enough, I should be a betting man, as there it was. And she'll get the count even at 2-2. I don't know if you can pick it up when it's coming out of her hand or not, Shannon, but the rotation on that ball.
Yeah, she does a very good job when she comes at you with her off-speed stuff.
2-2 from Rose, fouled away for Malk. We'll do it again. Mulk steps back in. Rose toes the rubber. 2-2 offering. Off speed again, and it's strike 3. Rose will strike out the side to the bottom of the 5th from Janaton after this.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaton Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Baker to lead off the bottom of the 5th, still deadlocked at 1 apiece. Dover, Indian Valley, great high school softball game in a great atmosphere. Wonderful weather. Nick Shannon, Claxon Communications crew, as Baker stands in and sees strike 1. She struck out in the bottom of the 3rd, her last time up.
Got to see if she can figure out Lint this time, but not too many batters have figured her out today. She's been on fire.
Delivery from Lint, swung on and missed. I think Lint might have actually taken a little something off of that, or Baker just appeared to be in front of it. The 0-2 offering is going to go just low on Baker, 1-2.
Coach Braun yelling instructions down to the batter's box.
Lint ready for the 1-2 show offer. Baker laces that one over the shortstop's head. It's going to go out to the center fielder, and it's a base knock for the junior for Indian Valley.
Coach Braun yelled down there and told her, don't be late. She wasn't late. Looks like Coach Braun's going to bring in another batter.
As we will have a pinch hitter stepping in. It is Bailey Waldron. Waldron, the junior, she will be hitting for Kearns. Baker, we saw her last year, has some speed on the base paths, so we'll see what Coach Braun has dialed up.
This is the first real scoring opportunity the Braves have been in with 0 outs, 1 on base.
Waldron rounds the bunt and pops it up over the head of Addie Martin, who goes back with a nice catch over her shoulder. That was one of those situations you want the ball to hit the dirt, but Martin came flying in quick enough. It almost went over her head, but a lot of speed over there from third. She was able to make the over-the-shoulder catch. That is not an easy play.
No, nice job by Martin to plant her feet to be able to get back. We don't have a defensive player or defensive play of the game thing, but we need one.
that could be right there.
That was an outstanding play right there.
1 gone, bottom of the 5th. Hudnall back in. Swings and misses. She had a single her last time up. Also struck out in the 1st to lead off the ball game. It's great awareness for Martin, too, to have the wherewithal to know which direction to turn. Lint's offering. Hudnall slams it back up to the pitcher in Lint, and she's going to beat it out to first. An infield single for Hudnall, as Lint was not going to have a play on a hard hit ball.
Yeah, nice job by Lint right there to get her glove on it, knock it down, but with the speed of Hudnall and Baker on the bags, she wasn't going to have a play.
Some might award that as an E1, but I think I'll give the Hudnall the hit. That was a laser shot, and Lint did a great job just to get the ball knocked down. So 2 on, 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th. As rounding the bunt down the first baseline was Abiel. Almost placed it perfectly, but the spin takes it out, so it'll be strike 1.
Yeah, as hard as Lent throws, they're trying to get these bunts down, and they're just not able to get them down into fair territory.
Abiel was hit by pitch in the first and struck out in the third. Lent offers. Bunt attempt again towards the first baseman. She'll round and fire, but Abiel does her job, and the sacrifice moves both runners into scoring position, albeit with 2 gone.
Yeah, and that's the hard part now is 2 gone, and you put everything on Gabby Mead right here to try to drive in a run, and I believe she has struck out every time today.
Mead has struck out both times. Big spot late in the ball game for Mead. Another one of the juniors in this Indian Valley team. It's a junior-heavy squad for the Braves as pitch number 1 in there for strike 1. The 0-1 from Lent on the way, well high to Mead. You see Baker kind of getting a good jump off a third if that ball went back to the backstops. Not very deep backstops here, though, at Indian Valley.
Backstops are very shallow here, so Baker's going to have to get a good jump and commit.
Lynn offers. Mead swings and misses, and she tried to take the cover off that ball, but she was under it. Now falls behind 1-2. One, 2 from Lent. Mead holds back. Pitch goes outside. 2-2.
Nice job by Bantham right there to get out there and get that ball. She had to reach across her body, was able to make the catch.
Lent ready for the 2-2. She'll wind and deliver. Mead swings and misses. Big out number 3. Dover avoids the danger. We head on to the 6th inning. Still deadlocked at 1. Back to Janayton after this.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
6th inning. It's gut check time. 1-1. Dover, Indian Valley deadlock from Janayton. As for the Tornadoes, it will be Martin, Durant, and Cantini. You are guaranteed to see this inning. As for all of them, they have combined for an 0-for-6 day. Would love to come through with some big hits here.
Yeah, we're getting late here in this ball game, and one of these offenses have got to step up to produce one more run.
Well, Martin, who made the nice defensive play last half inning for Dover. You know, we say for her on the basketball team, she's a spark plug for them. See if she can be the spark plug for the softball team. For the Tornadoes, she will bunt it. Rose comes off the plate, delivers with a hard throw down to first, and she gets Addie Martin, as that's a ground out to the pitcher, and Rose absolutely fired that one to first.
Yeah, Martin had some wheels, and she was getting down that first baseline, so Rose had to put everything she had on it, and it got over there just in the nick of time.
Up next is Durant. Ground out, strikeout. Rose offers, popped up. Running over for it is Rummel, who couldn't get to it as it makes its way to the Indian Valley dugout. Hummel tried to throw the ball back to the umpire and couldn't make that connection, and I've never heard a player apologize more to Blue than that. She actually ran all the way from third to pick it up for him. Rose readies for the 0-1. Foul back. Durant behind 0-2.
Durant's got the timing down. She's getting the contact on it. She just got to find a way to keep it between the lines.
Great crowd on hand. Just started looking around. A great crowd here for Sporting Indian Valley softball. As Rose is ready. Lines fires. Off speed. Down the line. Rummel's going to glove it, but it is going to be just a couple inches foul. Count remains at 0-2. One out in the sixth. Rose delivers. Strike 3 called as Durant is frozen on a pitch outside. Contini back to the plate. She's also struck out twice.
Yeah, nice pitch location by Mia Rose right there to get that out.
Rose's first delivery to Durant runs high. On the 1-0, she'll get it right past Contini, now even at 1-1.
Yeah, this is one of these batters right here that Mia's going to take her time, take a big deep breath, and make sure she's got her pitch location right where she wants it.
Half swing for Contini, will foul it away on the check swing, but she's behind 1-2. All right, Shannon. Not predicting anything, but again, like I say, if I'm a betting man, haven't seen the off speed this at bat or have this part of the inning for Rose. We seeing it here. Strike 3 on the off speed for Mia Rose. We head to the bottom of the sixth, still deadlocked at 1. It's the Braves up to bat after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Things are getting interesting here from Janaden as it's the bottom of the sixth inning, still deadlocked at 1. Indian Valley steps to the plate, and it's Rose who's pitched a gem so far and has the only run on the board for the Braves, as it was a solo shot in the fourth that tied this game up. Lint offers. Rose has her bat on it, but fouls it away. Seems like Mia has a pretty good timing on these pitches.
I was getting ready to say, as well as Lint has pitched this game, and Mia's finally, she's on her, and she had that home run the last time. Do you just put her on base and take your chances with the bottom of the lineup and that you've been so good at?
We'll see what happens as Lint is ahead 0-1. And she'll rock and fire. Strike 2, catches her knees, Rose behind 0-2.
Coach Beachy has all the faith in the world in her pitcher, and she's just going to send her right after her, and got to give it to Lint.
Given what you've seen thus far, there's no reason not to believe in your pitcher, really. Lint's offering is going to go low. Rose holds off. Skidded in the dirt just behind the plate. One, two on the way, and Rose will stay alive as she fouls it back. Lint winds, fires, well outside and high. Count is even at 2s.
Pretty good battle going on right here between Lint and Rose.
Lint's ready, 2-2. Just outside as it's a full count. Not sure if that was a little bit closer than we'd imagine, but Bantam had a hard time holding on to it, and sometimes umpires are not going to give you a strike 3 call on a drop ball if it's borderline. Lint's ready. Full count pitch, high and outside. A good at bat for Rose to start the inning. Indian Valley has a leadoff runner to start off the bottom of the 6th. Sanders steps in. Strikeout and a single for her today in 2 at-bats. Sanders did a wonderful job her last time up. As pitch on the outside corner from Lint, she just painted it down the right field line.
I'm surprised that Dusty's not bringing in a runner for Mia.
Lint offers, and it's Sanders who's going to bunt, and it's going to go just foul. As Sanders had the right idea, just the wrong spin on that bunt. I thought Martin was busting in fast enough. I thought she was going to pick that up before it went foul.
Yeah, Martin's playing shallow now, and I thought same thing. I thought she was going to scoop it right at the line and bring it into fair territory.
The 0-1 from Lint. Sanders going to round a bunt again, and she'll foul it in between her legs, so she's behind 0-2. Kind of the risk you run there, Shannon, because now you have to have your batter protect, but after offering on 2 bunts, timing might be a little messed up.
Yeah, it's going to be a swing away right here.
Sanders does get the bat on it, fouls it away. And off the top of another one of the buses. Lots of dents today on the big yellow buses. The 1-2. Sanders puts a charge in it to left, and it's going to get down in front of the left fielder. Rose holds up at second, and we have 2 runners on for the Braves. Brooklyn Sanders, a pair of singles. Coming up in a big way for Indian Valley.
Yeah, coming into the middle of the lineup right now with Cam Enos, and she's going to have to find a way to put the ball in play right here with no outs. Indian Valley got to try to get a run right here.
2 runners on, bottom of the 6th. Put up her shut-up time. Third baseman and Martin way far in. Going to think Enos is going to go for the sacrifice. Sure enough, she will. She'll get it down past Martin, but it will go foul. Rose got a pretty good jump, because Martin would get a hold of it enough. If it goes far enough, she gets a hold of it quick enough. She's got enough speed to turn around and go to third, but Enos left it short enough there. That wasn't going to be the case. I'd almost imagine she's going to round a bunt again. Sure enough, she does. Gets it down, and Addie Martin makes a diving play and delivers to first to double up the runners. They almost had a chance for a triple play, but no one was covering second. Addie Martin with potentially the play of the game.
Well, Addie Martin, just outstanding job over there at third base today. And, we're sitting over here talking about how we're having a pitcher's duel, and she's like, don't forget about me here at third base.
Swung on and missed for Dryden. She has 2 strikeouts. Addie Martin, that was, you could almost feel that one coming with how quickly she was getting in there. For Enos, just couldn't, not a bad place to bunt it, but couldn't get it on the ground. Swung on and missed for Dryden again. She's behind 0-2.
Yeah, and then just how fast Addie got up off the dirt, and she had Brooklyn Sanders out by a lot of her first base, and like you said, nobody covered second base right there. They would have had a triple play.
Rose was way off the bag. Lint delivers. Dryden gets it into the glove of the shortstop for Dover, and the Tornadoes get another web gem. Kohler grabs it. End of the 6th inning. Dover coming up to the plate, looking to gain the lead in this final frame. Big Z Sports is back after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time because your project deserves it. So visit Keim Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Top of the 7th, Braves and Tornadoes still tied at 1 apiece. It's Kohler, Reese, and Locke. Rose still on the mound for Indian Valley, and what a boost Dover just got for the double play highlight reel catch for Addie Martin, delivering it on to first. And then Kohler, who makes a spectacular diving play to end the 6th inning. She'll lead things off. She's got a single and a walk. And she represents the leading run for Dover. Rose's first offering to Kohler is there, strike one.
Yeah, sometimes not sitting behind the plate where we normally would be. We've got to wait on the umpire when we think it's close because we have no vision right now.
Just a little delay. Rose's next offering, that's going to catch the plate. 0-2. I could have called that one without having to look. So Kohler behind 0-2. Looking to deliver for the Tornadoes. Rose offers. Dribbled on to the shortstop. Abule cross the diamond, throws, and she will get it in time. Out number one. Kohler was hustling, but a nice throw from short gets the first out.
Yeah, the Dover dugout thought she was safe. Umpire called her out. Gabby Meade did a nice job leaving her foot on the bag and digging the ball out, but called it out.
Reese steps back in. She struck out twice. Rose's offering, dribbled off the mound, off the plate, I should say, into the glove of Reese, Rose, who delivers it on to first. Rose and Reese, that got confusing. So, for Mia Rose, just 3 pitches and 2 outs in the top of the 7th. 4 pitches, 2 outs, I should say.
Yeah, you got to like getting outs quick. That saves on your arm.
Locke ready. She has an RBI single and a strikeout. Rose delivers. Inside corner, strike one. Kind of terrifying. Sometimes pitchers might lose velocity if they're getting tired late in the game. I don't think Mia has lost any zip. She'll wind, fire. Locke gets into it, popped up, center field. Enos running in, but it's the second baseman, Baker, who goes back and makes the play. We'll head on to the bottom of the 7th. Indian Valley up to the plate. We'll see if the Braves can pull this one off late from home after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Bottom of the 7th, Indian Valley at the plate, still tied with Dover 1-1. It will be 8-9-1 for Indian Valley. Carol Lint still on the mound for Dover. She has pitched a masterful game thus far And she'll try to hold on late. Baker, strikeout and a single. First delivery from Lint is there for strike one. Show ready again as Lint toes the rubber and delivers. That one's going to be low, dug out of the dirt by Bantam.
Baker could find a way to get on base for the Braves here in the bottom of the seventh. She has a little bit of speed. Coach Braun will play some small ball, try to get her around.
Next delivery from Lint is low again, 2-1. Lint delivers high to Baker, ball number 3. This has been a good at-bat to start off the seventh for Indian Valley. 3-1 count in favor of the batter. Lint's ready, winds, fires. That's going to catch the zone in the corner. Strike 2. Baker actually turned back and looked to verify with the umpire.
You called it in the zone. Baker turned around and looked, and I'm just sitting here waiting on a hand motion.
Full count. Lint's offering low out of the dirt, and a leadoff runner is on for Indian Valley. The winning run is on first, and at the plate, Haley Kearns. She's 0 for 1. She struck out her first time up. Bailey Waldron came on and pinch hit for her last time. So Kearns would likely be looking to sacrifice and move Baker over. Sure enough, she rounds the bunt, pulls back, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, Kearns is one of those slap hitters, and she's already standing in front of the box. So she's giving away her right there.
Situational hitting, and we've seen Indian Valley do it quite a bit. And Kearns will offer, but does not make contact. It's 1-1. Also, Baker's got to watch on first. She is getting a big-time lead. Kearns rounds the bunt again, but pulls the bat back. Good eye. She's ahead 2-1. Wind certainly has picked up again, if you couldn't tell. Lint ready. Delivers 2-1. Fouled back for Kearns as she tried to put it down. Would imagine she's going to be swinging away here.
See if Coach Braun just keeps her bunting.
Sure enough, she did. Kearns pulls the bat back. Strike 3 called, but Baker's going to advance. Bantam was holding the pitch to make sure she got the strike 3 call for her pitcher and then did not throw down, and Baker was going all the way.
Yeah, Baker was committed. As soon as the ball left the pitcher's hand, she was gone.
Well, Kearns doesn't get the sacrifice or the hit, but technically you still get the same result you wanted if you're Indian Valley.
Yeah, Coach Braun's got to be happy with Baker to be able to get down to second base.
So it's Hudnall. She is 2 for 3 today, a pair of singles. Watches strike 1. Pair of singles in the strikeout in the first. Next delivery for Lint. Hudnall was behind it. She's behind 0-2 in the count as well. One out, bottom of the seventh. Winning run is in scoring position. Leadoff hitter for Indian Valley at the plate. Lint offers. Hudnall holds back. She wanted to offer at the rise, but chose not to. Probably the right decision as she's still behind 1-2.
Yeah, it took a lot to hold back right there. She already started. She was committed, and she's able to get stopped.
One, two from Lint. Hudnall laces it to left field. Over the head of the left fielder. Here comes Baker, and it's a walk-off single for Gracie Hudnall. Make it a double. As Baker comes around to score, and Indian Valley picks up the 2-1 victory at home. Gracie Hudnall with a monster shot to left as Baker comes around to score 2-1. Indian Valley picks up the win. Coach Braun very excited for his girls. What a softball game, Shannon.
Yeah, great game here today. Both pitchers showed up, and the pitchers actually dominated this game, and just a couple batters were able to get some good hits and produce a couple runs, and both coaches have got to be happy about the performance today.
Absolutely, is great performances all around. Again, Indian Valley picks up the 2-1 victory. That'll do it for today's broadcast, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. It'll be time to shift into the Kime post-game show. Of course, we will name our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports returns after this.
We are Claymont High School students. Teenagers love a party, especially during prom and graduation season. Often alcohol is involved. Some parents think that hosting a teen drinking party in their home will keep the kids out of trouble.
While their intentions are good, it's illegal, unsafe, and unhealthy for anyone under the age of 21 to drink alcohol.
Did you know parents who host lose the most?
Here are the facts. If you make alcohol available at teen parties, you can be prosecuted.
This message brought to you by Claymont High School students, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll Counties.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Amici's Pizza congratulates the Ridgewood Generals and the Indian Valley Braves for their outstanding years and wish them all the best. Amici's Pizza serves your favorite traditional pizzas and specialty pizzas. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Pizza is loved by most. It's been around for years. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette and now in Janaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small town price.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is a name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
This is Tuscarawas County Detective Lieutenant Adam Fisher. Underage drinking is illegal. As a parent, you cannot allow your child's underage friends to possess or consume alcohol on your property, not under any circumstance. As a law enforcement officer, I can confiscate any alcohol, money, or property used in committing this offense. Plus, you place yourself at legal risk for being sued.
This message brought to you by the Tuscarawas County Sheriff's Office, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll County.
Welcome back to Janate and Hutton and the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. One final time today as we wrap up today's presentation, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. The Indian Valley Braves pick up the 2-1 victory with a walk-off RBI double in the bottom of the 7th inning. And no surprise here, the batter who was responsible for that is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. It's senior catcher Gracie Hudnall. Gracie, first of all, congratulations on the getting the award, but naturally, congratulations too on a huge hit. Tell me what was going through your mind when you got that out there.
I was thinking I have to put this in play one way or another, to put my team in a spot where we could either score or just keep the inning going. I didn't really care if it was a little dinker or not. I just really needed to push forward for my team. Well,
you had quite the day at the plate. 3 for 4, the game-winning RBI. You guys kind of struggled a little bit when it came to going up against Dover's pitcher, but what were you seeing or what was working for you to get that 3 for 4 day, 2 singles and a double?
I just kind of kept seeing the rise ball, or she automatically had a natural rise, so I was just thinking I have to keep my hands high, or I have to stay on top of the ball, because if I stay on top of the ball, it's just going to go straight down into the dirt and bounce a little bit. So.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, last year you weren't behind the plate, you were actually out in the infield, is that correct?
No, I was in the outfield, and I was behind the plate. I only played half a season because I transferred from Claymont.
Right.
So majority of the time I was behind the plate, but Gabby Mead came in a few times, and I was in left field. So.
Was that a little bit different of kind of a transition? Because you're mostly behind the plate now, correct?
Yeah, but for travel ball, I play primarily catcher, barely get any outfield time, so I don't really think it's that much of a switch, but definitely for high school, because I do kind of miss it in the outfield a little bit, but.
Now, you had a heck of a game behind the plate as well. Mia Rose, obviously, for you guys, had a monster game, 16 strikeouts for her. But, a lot of credit goes to you, too, for having a nice game back there. It's sometimes difficult to make sure you have to deal with what the umpire's strike zone is, and your job is important in that, too, right?
Right. Yeah, so, if Mia's having a really hard time with hitting an outside or an inside, I have to push my glove somewhere to make it work for her, so... really the credit goes to her because she's actually putting in there even when she's tired, and I just do a little bit of moving my glove just a few inches. So
I gotcha. Now we said beforehand you're committed to Central Connecticut State University for the rest of your your academic and athletic career.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. Got to be exciting.
So they're a D1 school up in Connecticut. They were kind of out of the blue. I didn't really expect for them to even see me, but they were there viewing another one of my teammates down there in Columbus. So I was maybe I should start talking to them. I didn't really expect to go D1, but here we are.
Well, that's great stuff. And congratulations on that, obviously. We look forward to seeing all the great things you do at the next level. Again, your McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Gracie Hudnall, the senior catcher for Indian Valley, game-winning RBI double, 3 for 4 on the day, and a nice game behind the plate. As that will wrap up today's presentation of high school softball from Z Country. For Shannon Thomas and the rest of Claxon Communications, Big Z Sports signing off for now. So long, everyone.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports. Tonight's game was presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and McInturf Realty. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. For the best coverage of high school sports, there is only one Big Z Sports.